Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Welcome, Creating Simple. My name is Yasmin, aka Sunfire. We doing this blacked out, y'all. Just listen and let your hearts and your spirits resonate with the reading. Oh, I'm trying something new. All right, we're gonna get started in just a minute. Let me check my sound out. Make sure y'all can hear me okay before I get started. How y'all been doing? I hope you all have been doing well. Let's see. Alright, y'all can hear me. That's good. Alright, y'all. Here we go. So, first up, we have You Aren't Done Yet. or wait a minute. Let me hold up. I messed up. I'm a little rusty. Give me a minute. It says you aren't done. You're just getting started. Okay, so something that you're doing, maybe you thought you was done, maybe you thought it was over. It's not over, I'm hearing. It's still going on, but everything is moving in divine timing. You want things to move fast, but you're going to have to hold on because things is moving as they should, okay? So I don't know who needs to hear that. But things are going to move exactly how they need to move when it's time for it to move. All right, beautiful. Or handsome. Also, we have what is planted in your soul will sprout. Plant seeds. Dedication. Your work is rewarded. Okay, so something you're wanting to take off. This could be something you're doing as far as creative wise, or something that you've already started, or you're about to take off and do. Spirit is saying that you need to, like I say, pump your brakes. It ain't over. Maybe you thought something was going to take off and it didn't take off as quick as you wanted it to, but it's going to take off, boo-boo. You got to be chill. You got to wait on the stars to align for you, okay? The X is going to mark the spot, all right? Dang, all right? So just be patient. Be patient and wait on your guides, okay? Wait on spirit. Because things are moving forward. How you doing? What's up? What's up? Case, how you doing? So whatever you're doing as far as moving forward, whatever you're creating in your life, slow down. You on this A train. You want things to shoot off fast. Okay? Spirit saying just slow it down. Okay? It's not over yet. But they need you to slow down because you're moving faster than spirit. Okay? Spirit is doing things on their own divine timing. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Then it says, wherever you go and whatever you do, be in love. Strong feelings, inspired. Do not settle for less. So for some of y'all, if this is not business venture, this could be towards love. And if you're rushing love, Spirit says, slow down, boo-boo. Slow down. Everything going to align for you in the divine timing. X marks the spot. You have checked all the boxes of somebody's heart, and they are equally in love with you. It may have taken them a little time to realize how they feel about you. Okay? So just be at peace. Just be at peace. Alright? So there's somebody that's definitely in love. The seed has been planted. And they have strong feelings for you. They could be coming toward you. Things may be picking up faster than what you expect. Alright? Also, you have seen my descent. Now watch me rise. Breakthrough. Success. Overcoming all obstacles. So something that you thought was over is not over yet. It's still rising. And if somebody thought you was done, if somebody thought you was finished, if somebody thought that it was over for you, they just now realizing that you're just not taking the fuck off. What? Okay? They're now sitting back watching your descent. And they can't help, if they hated you, they can't help but love you now. Because they see the stars aligning for you. Okay? I don't know who this is. You got a hater in your midst. Point them out. Alright? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. How y'all doing? Alright, Spirit. What else, Spirit? It says, sing like the birds, not worrying about what others think. Be yourself, share your heart, and speak your truth. Okay? Somebody want to speak their truth. There could have been other people getting involved. If this is pertaining to love, this could have been other people putting their 2 cents in it. I don't think she right for you. I don't think he right for you. Well, you know, I heard he be doing this and he be doing that. Or she be doing this and she be doing that. So whoever this is who's been taking their time coming towards you, that made you think that it was over, they've been getting rid of these naysayers. And they finna got that, whoever this person is that's coming towards you, that you thought it was over with, they is fin to watch. They want these people, these naysayers, to watch y'all's relationship rise. They want them to see. This is somebody want to show you off, okay? And if this ain't pertaining to relationship and it's pertaining to work or career or something that you're creating, everybody's going to watch you take off, okay? The monster had you, Jackson. Get the out of here. Anyway, sing like a bird, not worry about what others think. Be yourself and share your heart. Speak your truth. Somebody's speaking their truth about how they feel about you. If they was hiding how they felt in the past, they no longer hiding it. If people was watching you create something and hid how they truly felt, knowing they truly loved what it was that you were creating, they're now no longer hiding what they feel. People are singing praises to you. They're like, wow, all this time I was afraid to support this person. All this time I was afraid to show how much I cared about this person. All this time I was afraid of what they could possibly fucking be. And now all I can do is sit back and watch them shine. And now all I can do is open up and tell them how I feel. Now all I can do is, goddamn it, support the fuck out of them. Because everything they said they was going to do, they did. Everything they said that was going to pop off, it popped off. So now your naysayers, your shoulda, coulda, wouldas, your had-beens is now looking and watching. Wishing that they could have seen through the darkness. Hello. Some of them saw through the darkness though, but they couldn't stand your fucking light. It was so bright and iridescent and beautiful. They couldn't stand it. Some of them tried to throw you under the bus. They didn't want you to rise. But baby, you keep on singing. You keep speaking your truth. You keep speaking what's true in your heart. Keep rising above these haters and these naysayers. Yep, they was evil out watching you and some more shit. Lord have mercy. It says, what you seek is seeking you. Believe, focus, intent, meet your destiny with destiny. See, these haters didn't want you to see who you was. They saw you. They saw you and they knew that you was able to rise above the bullshit that they was throwing at your way. I'm hearing people slandering your name. People out in the streets just saying all kind of negative, nasty things about you. Even turning in your lovers' ears, saying all kind of mean things about you, turning your lovers against you. They turning your friends against you, your mothers, your fathers, your sisters, and your brothers. But all these people that came against you and tried to get you to fall, to make you not believe in yourself, to make you not see that you were the fucking light the whole motherfucking time, it's all coming back. I'm seeing people getting, what is that? I'm getting, what is it? All I know is those that was looking at you with evil intent now got dust in their eyes. Okay? Also, it says to love without expectation, to be in heaven, release control, make peace with loved ones. It was in reverse. So these were loved ones who wanted to control either you or your person or vice versa. Okay? These could have been loved ones of a karmic doing this to you or your person. Take it how it resonates. However it goes, whoever was doing the BS here, it's all coming back on them, and they're going to watch you rise. They're going to watch you and your person rise. It may have took some time. You aren't done yet. You're just getting started. They cause delays. They cause injustice in your situations. They cause all kind of problems, all kind of setbacks. But they was all for your come-ups. You hear me? They was all for your come-up. So keep speaking your truths. Keep saying what's true in your heart. Keep shining. Keep being that vibrant light that you are, and let your haters motherfucking hate and congratulate them. Thank them, because if you didn't have no haters, you wouldn't be on the right. You wouldn't know you was on the right track. You're doing something right if somebody is shooting you down. But see, your balloon still rising, boo boo. Your hot air balloon still rising. All that hot air they giving, keeping you pushing up. Now, what else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? I had a spirit come through, knocking over my cards, throwing shit at me. You know? And I'm like, Spirit, what's going on around here? Why my cards keep hitting the floor? And they just be sitting here, just throwing stuff at me, for real. But he was mad because I wouldn't cross him over. You come in my space and you be honoring, and you want me to open the gate for you. No, boo-boo. Sit down. Next. Anyway, I don't know why I shared that with you. But it says, look for the answers inside your question. Be honest with yourself, and you know the truth. So some of these people, like I said, they may come to you and ask you questions that you already know the truth about. But they tried to play you stupid for some of y'all. For some of y'all, they tried to play you like you was dumb, like you didn't know what the hell was going on. But the whole time, you was playing them slow. You knew what the fuck was going on. But you played them dumb, which was smart on your behalf. If this has not happened yet, there's somebody that's going to try to come to you for some answers, and they already know the answers. They're testing you, trying to see what you're going to say. And for some of y'all, they trying to figure out what you know, okay? They want to know what you know. And I would play them dumb. If this ain't happened to you, play them dumb. Act like you stupid. Act like you still don't see how bright your light shine, okay? Because it's somebody's trying to milk you for information. They looking for something. What they looking for, I don't know. We finna find out. Why they looking? Why they searching? Been around the world and now, yeah. I can't find my baby. Don't ask me why they shout out. I don't know, and I don't know why. Somebody around the world looking for you. Okay? Give me some more information on this here. Look for the answers inside your question. Somebody's going to ask you a question, and the question is going to answer the question for them. Somebody may be playing stupid with you. Take it how it resonate. This is somebody that's never honest with themselves. Okay? But you may just have to just put it out on Front Street, whatever it is. Yep, there's somebody that's wanting to come out of hardship with you with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Uh-oh, cards flying. Yep, this is a Knight of Cups energy. Could be a water sign, younger person, teenage energy, or immature, masculine, somebody love bombing. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody trying to work against you, that collaborated against you with others. Okay, this could be a water sign. They don't have to be a younger water sign per se, but given the energy that they're coming off of, they could be a older masculine who acts younger than what they are. Okay, some of y'all, this could be a feminine energy who's over masculinity. Did I say that right? She got balls, but she ain't got none. Put it like that. Okay, she got some balls, but she ain't really got none. All right. For some of y'all, this is a female butch energy. Okay. Whoa. Some of y'all, they could have even been stealing money. Oh shit! If you got somebody that you've been working in partnership with. If you got somebody that's been playing like they cool with you, like they sharing the wealth with you, this person been pocketing money behind your back from whatever you've been creating, which is why it ain't been taken out for somebody out there. You've been wondering why the money ain't adding up. You've been wondering why your money been coming up short. Somebody been pocketing some extra coins with this Three of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's been definitely somebody you work with. Somebody you work with has been pocketing, or somebody, this could be an employee. Take out a resident. You could have your own business. And somebody register or somebody's till keep coming up short. And you've been trying to figure out why this person money always coming up short. For some of y'all, this person can't count, okay? This person truly can't count. With this, look for the answers inside your question. Be honest with yourself and know the truth. For some of y'all, this person just can't count, okay? And for some of y'all, this person is stealing, okay? Yeah, I think it's more so on the side that the person can't count. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This person don't know how to count money back on their own. Okay, so maybe you could take that as an opportunity to work with this person and teach them. All right, you could teach this person how to properly count back money, because I feel like if this is a younger person, they really need this job with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. But they don't know how to count back money. Yep, they gonna lie about it though. Because this is somebody with the Ace of Swords in reverse. They gonna lie about it because they're ashamed. That's this speak your truth. Sing like the birds, not worry about what others think. Be yourself and share your heart. Speak your truth. Okay, so if you got a minor, this is only if you got a minor and you own your own business and they money keep coming up short. This minor is going to lie to you. They're not stealing. That's if they're a minor. Under the ages of 18 and under. Okay? 18 to 16. This person is not stealing. They just don't know how to count. Okay? And they pride and ego is not going to let them admit the truth. That they don't know how to count back money. All right? That's something that you can transform with the death here. Or you can decide not to transform. But what you don't know is this child needs this job. Yeah. Because things ain't going right at home with the Three of Wands. When this person go home, I said that Five of Pentacles I saw, they're giving all their money to pay the bills to help their parent out with the Chariot. Okay? This person is not stealing. They just don't properly know how to count back money. So you have a powerful position here to help somebody be better than what they are. If you just get them to admit the truth that they don't know how to count back, you know, it don't take long to teach a person how to count back money. This is somebody that wasn't good with math, evidently. But it's a child, okay? This is a child who's dependent on this job to help their family. If they lose this family, lose their job, they face the Five of Pentacles in the upright, because I saw it and when I split the deck, it was in reverse. So they're trying to keep this job to keep their family out of poverty. But they're going to lie because of their ego and pride. They're ashamed of not being able to count properly. All right? So if you have a minor working for you, you're in your business, whatever you do, this child is honest about the work they do, but they can't count back money. And that's an easy fix if you're willing to help them fix it. I don't know who needed to hear that. For others of you, if you have a business partner who's very immature, that likes to always try to give you bullshit ass stories of why the money's short, this person is definitely stealing from you. They lying and they taking that money and giving it to others. Okay? Whew. All right. What a spirit. If this is love, what I'm feeling. If this is love. If you're here because it's love related and you thought something was over, it's not over. Okay? It's not over because it's not meant to be over. That's that destiny. What you seek is seeking you. Believe, focus, intent meets with destiny. You met somebody. It didn't work out. It didn't work out on purpose because God is taking that person and working with that person. Well, you're not done yet. Get over here. Let me finish working on you. Okay? So whoever this person is, God is still working on this person. Getting them ready to love you the way that you need to be loved. Okay? And when God is done with this person going to come sing their heart to you. Baby, I'm ready. Baby, I'm ready. You can have all of my love. It's waiting for you. Girl, it's true. You can have a piece of my love. Okay? Somebody come in and give you a piece of their love, but God been working on them. Alright? God been trying to tell this person something. Look, bro, you dealing with my divine feminine. I ain't finna just let you go over here in the mess that you is in. Yes, I let you meet her because I needed you to see her so that you can see that there was something better over here than what you've been dealing with, them scallywags. Them bald-headed scallywags. Okay? I got you a divine feminine over here, baby. Come over here and let me work on you. Let me open your eyes so that you can see the prize that stand before you. You keep sitting out here seeking and searching in the wrong places, looking for love in all the wrong places. Divine masculine. When he sent the love right in your face, okay? To love without expectation, be in heaven. Alright? And when you walked out of her life, you feel like I just walked right out of heaven. Feel like you just turned your life away when you walked away from this divine feminine. This is why. Okay? This is somebody that was meant to be on your path, somebody destined to be in your life, someone meant to walk with you to the ends of all time. Till the ends of all times, I will be your lover. Okay? Be the heart between us. The heat between us is intense. Okay? Most High let you get in there and feel that heat. Okay? Why am I showing y'all the cards like y'all can really see? I forgot I ain't got the screen on. But, shit. My bad, y'all. Anyway, the Most High sent your divine feminine in so you can feel that heat, okay? I don't know why I was singing that Mary J. Blige song today. Um, Reminisce. I can feel you standing now alone, like an angel trying to find his way home. You're trying to find your way home. I recall the days, the ways of love we made. I can feel the heat when we shared each other. The heat between us is intense. Don't you feel the magic, the mystery in the air? Let's go down to Lover's Lane with the love we share. Okay? So, the Most High sent you down Lover's Lane to see your divine feminine for the first time. To open your eyes what love felt like, what that true heat felt like. Bruh, because you just been dealing with scallywags, okay? And to the karmics listening, and if you're resonating with this and you know this divine masculine you've been dealing with, sorry. Not sorry. But he has a divine past, boo-boo. So you're going to have to move, bitch. Get out the way. All right? Anyway, so... Most High. Anyway, so, with that being said, the Most High sent you over here to let you meet your divine feminine, let you feel that heat, let you feel that passion, let you feel that desire, let you feel that unadulterated love that exuberated from her divine presence in your life, and then took her away from you. Okay? He took her away. He just stop everything, because you wasn't doing right. Okay? Some of y'all could have been sending player energy. Some of y'all could have just been still healing from narcissistic abuse. Some of y'all could have just haven't dealt with your childhood traumas. Whatever the case may be, the Most High was like, okay, I let you get your feel. Now, remember that feeling. Come on over here, let me work on you. He sent you some of the raunchiest hoes you ever meet in your life. They were pretty on the outside, dressed up real well. But on the inside, you was dealing with some true live demons. Okay? So now you're dealing with women trying to womenizers. Women who abuse men. Okay? You're dealing with those type. The ones that rape your pockets and rape your pants legs and rape your mind and rape your heart, rape your spirit. They just take you down through there. And you're too blind and stupid and stuck to see it until one day you just get tired of being sick and tired. And then you open your eyes and you're like, bitch, why am I with this bitch? Got me paying the rent, paying the okay, that's where you get to. And when you get to that point, that's when you say, I got to get out of here. Okay, I got to get free of this here. And that's where you at. You ready to get the up out the dodge. Okay? But the Most High said, wait a minute, you ain't done yet. Wait a minute. Scared, pump them brakes, boo. You ain't done yet. You ready to get back to that heat, that fire and that desire, that heaven that you walked up out of. And you're going to go back there. But in due time, in due season. I have trust issues from previous pains. So this is why you've been told to hold on, Divine Masculine. Because you still got some trust issues going on here. Okay? The reason why the God ain't opened the door and aligned the door pathways for you to realign with your divine feminine yet is because you still have trust issues. Okay? Sexual desires. And see your sexual desires. Some of y'all may have. Okay, so I'm hearing this two ways. Some of y'all may just only have sexual desires towards your divine feminine. That's why you in a hurry to get back over there to her, because that's the only one you want. You don't want nobody else for JJ. You don't want nobody else crumb snatcher. Okay, that's cool. But Spirit is saying until you heal these trust issues, they're not allowing you to realign with your divine feminine to fulfill these sexual desires. And she's not in your life just for sexual desires. Okay, so if you see her as some type of sex toy, some type of love making machine or whatever, and she done put it on you or you done put it on her or vice versa, or y'all done put it on each other, baby, you got to pump your brakes, because she is something way more than just a sexual desire. Do you hear? This is somebody that's going to walk the end of days with you. that's going to either put you in the grave or you put her in the grave. All right? So this sexual desire you got from now until the day you die to fulfill that shit. So you need to heal that if that's all you going towards your divine feminine for. Okay? If you only going towards her for sex and not love, not to create, not to build, not to uplift, baby, stay where you at, because you ain't ready. Stay where you at, because you ain't ready. All right? But if your sexual desires is pulling you towards your divine feminine, spirit, and you keep trying to jump the gun and go there, spirit's like, baby, wait. You're going to get it. But you got to heal these trust issues. Okay? I have trust issues from previous pains. So what are these pains? What are these pains, divine masculine? Where are they coming from? And for some of y'all, it could be divine feminine. Check out how it resonates. Where are these trust issues coming from divine masculine? Self-destructive patterns. So you have some self-destructive patterns due to these trust issues, which could be, some of y'all could have got raped. I'm just going to put it out because I did say that she was raping your pockets, and some feminine energy could have raped you. Okay? Which made you have trust issues towards women. Especially women who get you in this energy of this sexual desire like your divine feminine. And that scares you. Ooh. Okay? If sex with your divine feminine is intense and it scares you and you've been raped and it's causing you to keep running towards these scallywags, that's because you have not healed from this. And this is a self-destructive pattern that you need to heal. Because if you've been raped, maybe as a younger boy, we've seen that Knight of Cups, we could have been in your teenage years. I don't know. Adolescence. Some of y'all was physically raped by a woman or a man. I'm strongly feeling woman energy. Some of y'all, this was not a woman at all. It was a transgender. Shit. Wow. There was a divine masculine who was raped by a transgender. Wow, that's fucked up. I'm sorry if that happened to you. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I'm gonna give a minute for that, because that's wow. I don't like that energy. Lord Spirit. Here we go. Down in the rabbit hole we go. That ain't happened in a while. As I'm speaking, y'all, an airplane flying directly towards my house. That's the first one in months. Last time that happened, I was live. It was a helicopter. This time it was an airplane, a private jet. Ooh, lightning strike. God is talking, y'all. That must be a confirmation on what I'm saying. There was a divine masculine that was raped by a transgender, and which caused him to have some trust issues, possibly even in his sexuality. For some of y'all, your masculine could have been living a life where he dealt with, I said scallywags, he could have been dealing with transgenders. And then he met you, a full-fledged woman. And that's why he confused, because he's like, I really want this woman, but I ain't never wanted women like this before. Because whatever happened to him with this transgender could have messed his mind up some kind of way. X marks the spot. Oh, so I don't know, y'all. I don't know who this for. Somebody, divine masculine was harmed by a transgender at an early age. Okay, and he took a liking to it. This may be quiet as kept too. Uh-oh. This may be quiet as kept. And if that's the case, divine masculine, it's coming out because it's time for you to heal that. This was a trauma that you experienced, and I don't feel like you're naturally attracted to these individuals. It's due to the fact of your trauma. You know? I just touched my nose. This is dealing with your trauma. Lack of self-acceptance. Yes. It confused you. You couldn't accept your... So, you have a man that's dressed up like a woman who takes possibly your virginity, your manhood. And here you is now confused. Lack of acceptance, self-acceptance. You couldn't accept yourself no more as who you were. How can I go to a woman when this has happened to me? That's not your fault, child. What this person did to you was not your fault. Oh, wow. Whatever this transgender did to you was not your fault. If it was a transgender, if it was just a woman, either way, whether it was a transgender, a man, or a woman, it was not your fault. You didn't ask for it. This person made you feel like you asked for it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't want to say that, Spirit. Okay. You could be very handsome. And this transgender made you feel like it was your fault because you was handsome. And so you chose, if you dated women, okay, you chose women who were masculine energy, who had the facial hair, who had, masculine ways, abusive, aggressive, women that like to dominate men. And it's time for this shit to stop, because this is all due to your trust issues. You thought a beautiful woman would not receive you because of what you've been through. And maybe your divine feminine could have acted in a way that made you feel like that you would not she would not receive you. But that's not the truth here. That's not the truth here. Because for some of y'all, your divine feminine knew. She knew. Where are we going? Here? How did this divine feminine receive this divine masculine? Loving. Wow, split the deck. Loving. The love you give is the love you keep. Do not regret giving your whole heart. It will return to you in full. This divine feminine loved him regardless. But because of his trust issues, because of his experiences, and the things that was put in his mind by his rapist, whoever this transgender was very feminine. Your divine feminine is very feminine. Made you not trust feminine women. Damn, rooms. Spirituality, faith, and spirituality. Sword of courage. Courage is our weapon to cut through the obstacles that lie ahead. That's why this is coming out. The Most High is giving you the sword of courage, divine masculine, to cut through the obstacles that lie ahead, the obstacles that's lying in your head, the things this person that raped you told you, that made you believe this, and make you have this lack of self-acceptance. Because you're a handsome man. You could be, some men have some features that they're so handsome that they could be beautiful and pass as women. And I feel like this is your energy. I've seen some men that if they didn't have facial hair and some boobs, all you gotta do is throw some boobs on them, you would think they was a woman. They was that handsome. And I feel like this is this divine masculine. You're beautiful. In the sense of a man, that is. I call men beautiful, y'all. I do. And I see that the thing is, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And when I see a man who's handsome, I don't call him handsome. I call him beautiful. Okay? And that's not on no wacky shit. Okay? Rising. The night is so long. But just when you giving up hope, the sun rises. Yeah. Your divine feminine could be giving up hope on this situation. Because you keep going towards scallywags. I keep saying scallywags. It's just a term for a woman who don't know her worth. A woman who will do anything and everything to be seen and heard. A woman who's loosely out here in the streets. Who has no morals. Oh, you hear me say scallywag, that's what I'm talking about. Okay? Woman, thou art lucid. Hello? Anyway. Venture. Boats in the harbor are safe, but that's not what they are for. Yeah. You keep going towards your scallywags thinking it's safer there. Because that's what you're accustomed to. That's what you felt that would accept you without question. But you're not safe there, divine masculine. You can't even take this boat out into sea. Dang. I don't like this energy. Mountaineering, toughness, perseverance, challenges. Look, as soon as I said I don't like this energy, here it is. You see the thing is, you see your divine feminine, somebody that's delicate, somebody that's, whoever this person is that raped you, they have the same type of energy as your divine feminine. As far as loving and caring and delicate and sensual. I don't know if you got tricked. Some of y'all could have got tricked by oh shit. You got tricked by a transgender. Who had the complete sex change. And now you've been confused about your sexuality. Oh, shit. And you scared of this getting out. Because you realizing you slept with a man who appeared as a woman. Ooh, and this vote wasn't going nowhere. Oh, shit. Okay, and then for some of y'all, if this happened to you, there's a karmic you're currently dealing with who knows about it, and that's why you stay with this karmic. With venture, boats in the harbor are safe, but it's not what they are for. This karmic ain't for you, and you know that. You ain't supposed to be with this karmic. You're supposed to be over here with your divine feminine. But because this karmic knows this, oh, it's blackmail. There's a karmic blackmail of the divine masculine to keep him stuck so he don't go towards his divine feminine, who was this toughness, perseverance, challenges. She is somebody who's been climbing this mountain with you. Okay? She may be feminine in all her ways, but underneath all that, divine feminine is tougher than you think. She can persevere and go through some of these challenges with you, but you are afraid of this stuff pouring over into her life. You don't want her to know. That's this thing about speaking your truth. Sing like the birds, not worrying about what others think. Be yourself, share your heart, speak your truth. There it is. You got to speak your truth, divine masculine. You got to get ahead of the blackmail and expose yourself. If you was tricked by, if you wasn't raped, but you was tricked, that's still rape. Fuck that. I don't care what nobody say. That's rape. If the person knew that they was a man and they done changed themselves over to a woman and they slept with you without telling you, that's rape in my eyes. I don't care what nobody say. Because some fact is, you didn't give me a choice. You didn't give me a choice to say, yeah, I want to sleep with somebody that used to be born as a man. To say, yeah, I want to sleep with somebody that used to be born as a woman. They raped your mind. Lack of self-acceptance. Self-destructive patterns. That's this person. That's not yours. Whoever this transgender is, that's their person. Self-destructive patterns. Oh, shit. Okay, take what I said at first. Now I'm picking up something different. This transgender was a lesson for you. Because if you was in this self-destructive patterns with sexual desires and lack of self-acceptance, not accepting your divinity and who you were, okay? Because you had trust issues due to previous pains. Possibly you could have been raped or had toxic relationships or whatever. Whoever is transgender was a mirror for you. Dang, that's a harsh lesson. For some of y'all, this was your karma. Shit. I'm picking up multiple energies. For some of y'all, this was your karma, which sucks. And for some of y'all, this is that person's karma that did this to you. And for some of y'all, this was just a lesson about your sexual desires. What the fuck? This was a lesson about your sexual desires, because you can't just go around here stick your nilly willy and everything running around here to look cute, because everything ain't what it seems. So to stop you from this, it's okay if you had a sex addiction. To stop your sex addiction, that's why this happened. Damn. You could have treated your divine feminine unkind with kindness in reverse. Every time you help someone to rise, you go higher. No act of kindness goes unseen. So, like I said, for some of y'all, this is your karma, because you may have knew your divine feminine need help. She been struggling, hanging on the side of the damn mountain, about to fall, but she persevered through the shit she been going through, and you sat by and watched her. But you would come in and use her sexually. And if you got caught up with a transgender, this is your karma. Dang. Assistance in reverse. Ask for help when you need it. Receiving is also a way of giving. So if this happened to you with a transgender, this ain't your fault. This is that person's, okay? You didn't ask for this. This wasn't your fault. Clarifying what I said. Damn. Come on with it. In progress. Even if you stumble and fall, the steps you take move you forward. All you need to do is get up again. So for some of y'all, you gave up. And you thought you couldn't heal your sex addiction. So God sent this transgender in. Ooh. And like, okay, you ain't gonna heal this sex addiction? I'm gonna show you by looking at fat asses, pretty titties, and nice faces. Oh. It wasn't your karma, but it was a harsh lesson. And now you're dealing with this because now Karmic knows about it and wants to expose you. Dang. I told you I was picking up on 3 different scenarios here. Oh. For the one in the middle that didn't ask for this, you was this person's karma, okay? This person may have been a repeated rapist doing this to people. And by you speaking your truth, exposing this devil for what they is, this person gets justice this way. You're going to have to expose this person, okay? The one that got raped by this person that was transgender. You speaking your truth exposes them, which brings justice to the situation. It was not meant for you to deal with. You could have thought it was safe. For some of y'all, like I said, whoever this is right here, they got actually raped by a transgender, could have been younger in age. You thought this was somebody that was safe, but it wasn't safe. Or your family could have thought they were safe and they wasn't safe for you. Okay? Dang. Tell me more about the sexual desire. Oh. Excuse me. Party in reverse. Decompress, release, let go. Yep. Some of y'all couldn't let go. Okay, some of y'all been used. Okay. So, for some of y'all, this was your karma because you wasn't kind to your divine feminine. You was using her for sexual desires. In and out using sexual desires, and you got hooked up with a transgender and didn't know it. And you know it now. Okay? You was stuck in that party life. You was too busy partying, but you was trying to hold on to your divine feminine. So you was using sex to hold on to her. Okay? So your karma was you got hooked up with a transgender. And a karmic knows about it and they blackmailing you. This was your karma for the one that was unkind to their divine feminine. Goodness. Balance, scale, equality, justice, rights. Okay? Again, the one that was raped by a transgender. Either way, if they didn't tell you they was transgender, to me it's rape for all 3. But if they told you, you know what I'm saying, and you still, hey. Anyway, so the one that was actually raped as a kid by a transgender or a younger age, you speaking up will bring you justice, clarifying what I said. Also, you balancing the scales with your divine feminine, telling her the truth, okay? Telling her the truth, getting ahead of this karmic with equality, justice, and rights, okay? You will balance the scale. I don't think your divine feminine will judge you. Instead, she will want to seek justice for you. Okay? Mysteries of the deep sea. Delve into uncharted territories to discover hidden treasures. In reverse, some of y'all, one of these masculines knew this person was a transgender. And they, oh shit, like I was saying before, somebody knew that there was a transgender and did it anyway, and the karmic found out that somebody was in the closet. Tree of wisdom. Grow to be a better person by taking knowledge from the tree of wisdom. And for the one that's making progress, this was your lesson. You had a sexual desires, sex addiction, and you got hooked up with a transgender unbeknownst to you. This was to push you out of the sex addiction, okay? Because you was not being wise in your choices and decisions when it came down on who you slept with. You see, like I said, you see the body and you go running, hopping on board. Them boats wasn't for you to ride, all right, booty? So now you're learning the tree of wisdom, all right? Dang. That's crazy. I did not expect to pick that up, but okay, let's see what else. Let's get out of this energy and see if there's anything else. Because, man, that got deep. Spirit, do y'all want to say anything else about this transgender energy? That's it? Okay, we moving on to something else. All right. Whew. Good, I'm glad, because I didn't want to keep talking about that. How y'all doing out there? Man, some masculine got some ugly karma. Especially if you heterosexual. I just say that if you transgender and you had the courage to go through and snip and clip, have the courage to speak your truth. Shoot. If you loved what you did, speak your truth. Alright, Spirit. What else we want to talk about? This karmic, this blackmailing. Okay. What does this divine masculine need to know about this karmic that's trying to blackmail him? Somebody working out while I'm reading. Working out and listening to me read. Alright, Spirit. What does this divine masculine need to know about this karmic that's trying to blackmail him? What does this divine masculine need to know about this karmic blackmailing? I have things going on in my life that require my full attention. This karmic is playing with you. She's got things going. He or she got she. It could be a he. I don't know. Take out resume. Or she's a he. She's a she that acts like a he. Okay. She's got so much stuff going on in her life. She really ain't studying you. She just using this as leverage. Okay? Yeah, Three of Pentacles to work against you. She ain't thinking about you. This is an empty threat, bro. I have things going on in my life that require my full attention. Three of Pentacles. She's focusing on work. She ain't even thinking about trying to sabotage you. Justice. You can get justice in this situation. Wow. Some of y'all, you may need to get a lawyer. Okay? Or she could be dealing with legal situations. She could be dealing with legal situations and having to collaborate with a lawyer about something that's going on in her life. And ain't got time to even try to get towards your divine feminine to blackmail you. Tell me more about this, Karmic. Yeah, Moon. She just wants you to be scared. She's using this as a threat to keep you scared from going towards your divine feminine. Burdens. Ten of Wands. Yep. To keep you from going towards your divine feminine. It's an empty threat. She got other shit she got to worry about. Work and possibly some legal issues. She's just trying to cause you burdens to keep you in fear. To keep this secret. Make you to work overtime to get her to keep this secret. She really using you for your money. If she's making you pay her money, give her money, she ain't planning on telling nobody. Look. 4 Cups in reverse. She's just trying to make you miss out on an opportunity with your divine feminine. It's an empty threat, bro. So that whoever's been blackmailed by a karmic that knows the truth about whether you was raped by a transgender or you slept with a transgender or you got tricked by a transgender, it's an empty threat. Wow. Yep. So the Page of Wands, Spirit is saying use this as inspiration to get free of this situation. Okay? Tower, boom. There it is. For some of y'all, this card could be a Queen of Cups who keeps chasing you, lying, trying to defeat you. Fear of rebellion. The only reason why she do this, the only reason why this Queen of Cups is doing this because she fears being abandoned. She's codependent on you for money. So she's coming up telling you, well, if you go towards this and go do this, I'm going to tell her this and I'm going to tell her that. Soon as you stand up to this karmic and bet on this karmic, she ain't saying shit. With the 5 of Swords. It's all about keep trying to defeat you mentally, bro. This is all up in your head. Keep you scared. To keep you stuck. So you don't go towards your divine feminine. But, see, this karmic need to be careful. Especially during a lightning storm. Ooh, touch not my anointed. So whoever this karmic is with the tower, she might go outside one day, stand on her porch while it's thundering and lightning. And next thing you know, she might get struck by lightning just for lying. Just for trying to do this to you, to delay your connection. Oh, something might hit this bitch upside the head. Boom. You know? And that's crazy I say that because earlier today I was scrolling and I saw this video about lightning and how it strikes, and when it strikes, how trees split and splatter. Okay. This karmic better be careful because God don't like ugly. And whatever she doing with this blackmail is ugly. It's ugly. She don't even mean, she's not even going to do nothing with it. It's just all to keep you stuck, to keep siphoning money out of you. And every time she feel like you getting the idea to break free and go towards her, here she come playing her games again. It's just a empty threat on repeat. Just to keep you in fear, keep you burdened, and make you miss an opportunity with your divine feminine. Because this karmic only chases you because she wants your money. And that's it. She don't want no love from you. She don't even love you. It's a mind game. Just to keep your money. This is why this karmic chases you. 6 of Swords, to keep you from moving on towards your divine feminine. You've been sneaking, seeing your divine feminine. Stop sneaking. Shit. Your divine feminine could be a Queen of Pentacles. You've been sneaking to go see your divine feminine. This is somebody that's a star rising. Spirit is saying, quit holding back with the 4 of Pentacles and go towards your true love with the 10 of Cups, bro. Okay? Open up communication and talk to your divine feminine. This Scorpio gonna come running in, love bombing, talking about, I'm gonna tell on you, I'm gonna spill the tea, I'm gonna tell the this. Let her tell it. Let her tell it. Let her. She gonna make herself look like the ass in the end. You know what I'm saying? Right, camera. Again, your divine feminine over here could be reminiscing. Look, for some of y'all, this may be even a complete fucking lie. For some of y'all, this is something she made up with the Page of Wands and the Tower. This is something that she collaborated against you. An injustice. Just to stop you. And this karmic could be very convincing, have a way of convincing folks to hear her. If that's the case, so some of y'all, this is a lie. For some of y'all, this karmic could have made this lie up because she saw you looking at a photo of your divine feminine. She caught you looking at a photo of your divine feminine. So she came up with the worst lie possible to lie on you. And something in the past could have transpired between you and your divine feminine. All this is because you, with seduction, you're not attracted to this karmic, whoever this Queen of Cups is. Attraction, teasing, hooking up, date, third party, temptation. She know you wants to get rid of her. You don't want her to be honest, this true secret here is that this karmic never was a third party. But she was envious and jealous of the fact that you was holding on to your divine feminine, who could be a Queen of Pentacles, a star in the making. Somebody that's very healing. She knew you kept open communication with this. Oh, so she acted out on her envy with the Knight of Cups, and came up with this fucking bogus ass lie, and talking about she gonna run and tell it. Tell your divine feminine she caught you doing this and she caught you doing that you was doing this and doing this. You don't know him like I know him. Type energy. Oh. Bald head, scallywag. Wow. That's fucked up. So there's a karmic keeping a masculine stuck with a lie of blackmail. The blackmail is, I'm going to tell your divine feminine you did this. I'm going to tell your divine feminine you did that. And I got proof. I got receipts. Clock. Needing time cycles to take time to heal progressing. The longer you stay there, the longer she keep progressing the lie. Damn. Begging for more time. I ain't gonna be able to pay the rent this month. This. If you leave, then I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say that. God said for this karmic to stop, okay? With the mental abuse that she putting on you. Oh, divine masculine, if you don't put your divine armor on and squad the fuck up on this karmic, bro, it's time to go. Hello. If she gonna hit the pole house because you walked out the door, that's what the hoe get. That's how I look at it. Because she shouldn't have tried to blackmail you to keep you to stay. To make you stay. Come on now. This is all about what you was producing, putting in her pocket. Ain't got nothing to do with no love. It ain't got nothing to do about no commitment. It's all about what she could take from you. And that's including your divine feminine. Oh. Envious. Jealous. Alright, Spirit. Final words for this divine masculine. I'm getting up out this energy because that's crazy. Life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? What? Okay? You gonna keep focusing on this hard life with this karmic to keep on trying to blackmail you, trick you into staying because she done made up some fantastic lie. For some of y'all, it ain't a lie, but it was Anyway, I'm being told to elaborate. For some of y'all, if you get hooked up with a transgender, unbeknownst to you, you was intoxicated and that karmic set you up. Oh, the karmic set you up because she was envious, because she knew that you kept going towards your divine feminine for sexual desires and not coming towards her. So she hooked you up with a transgender, somebody that was very convincing. You was set up. Oh, you was set up. Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. There you go. You've been trying to figure out what, you've been wondering that this karmic set you up because they know the transgender. You know the answer. Stop looking outside yourself, divine masculine. You've been knowing the whole time that this karmic set you up. Now all of a sudden she using it against you to keep you stuck. Bruh, you the one in denial. Come out of that. Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know. You already know, bro, that this karmic set you up. Oh, because you was threatened. You was leaving. You kept going towards your divine feminine. She ain't like that shit. Because divine feminine get the D and she can't. Oh, so she set you up with something. Oh, wow. That's ugly. Set you up with a transgender. Some of y'all could have been Aquarius to get this. Or Aquarius and Scorpio energy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The message. Wow. Positive news, positive outcome. Yeah. The threats, you already know the truth, bro. And for some of y'all, divine feminine already know the truth. So you might as well just, go on toward your divine feminine. Fuck what these karmics talking about. Quit worrying about what other people think of you. Go on towards your divine feminine. You may have a positive outcome with the message. Here's your message, okay? Maybe you've been praying to God, hoping the divine feminine will still receive you if she knew that you slept with a transgender. For some of y'all, you did it on purpose. For some of y'all, you was raped, took advantage of. And the other one, you was set up. Speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. What I say. If you was took advantage of by a transgender and a karmic, it's time for you to speak up about the situation. Because the shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And it ought to be a law against it. No offense to the community, but when I say it is why I say that is because everybody should have the freedom to choose who I'm gonna lay down with. Either I'm laying down with a man that was born of a man, or a woman that was born of a woman, or a woman who changed herself into a man, or a man who changed himself into a woman. There should be a law that they have to ID themselves. Because that's a mental rape if you ask me. Message for a rabbit. Service in the animal world. I said we're going down the rabbit hole, didn't we? Spirit, come on now. Alright. I feel like I don't want to say that no time. Fuck it. Alright. These people that's mutilating their bodies. Service to the animals. Animal world. This shit's barbaric. That's what I'm hearing. The temptress, yep, it's barbaric. Okay, you're going out here, you're mutilating your bodies, you're changing your bodies from your God-given gifts that God gave you. That's your business. I'm not judging you, but I'm telling you what I'm hearing. Okay, you're mutilating your bodies. You're going against what God created for you, and then you're sitting here tempting folks with temptress, with these bodies that you were not born with. It's an injustice on those who perceive you as what you are now presenting yourself as. Not saying that people won't accept you, but if you have the courage to cut your off and to tuck your this and do that, then have the courage to speak the truth about who you are, what you have become. Solution, deceit, a broken promise. Yeah, because, you know, yeah. That's what that is. Alright? Can you imagine getting all hot and bothered for a man and turn out it's a woman? You're attracted to men, but then you sitting there and you thinking you're getting hot and bothered for a man? And then find out it's a woman? Can you imagine how that feels? I hope to never have to experience that because I might be in prison. But that's just my preference. But for those of you who have to experience that, you know, it's a mental rape. It's a physical rape because you're thinking you're laying down with the opposite sex. You know? So in all fairness, if you did what you did, if you changed your body parts, your orientation, then it's only fair that you announce before any sexual act, not even a kiss, transpire, that you are no longer what you was born as. I mean, I would be in prison. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Don't. That's just wrong. You know, it's a mental thing. You take away a person's right to choose if they want to participate in that type of activity. You know? But those of you who are open out there, who are proud of who you chose to become, kudos. But those of you who are in the closet hiding who you are, but you had the balls to go out there and cut them off and snip them and change them and tuck them and whatever, grow them or however the fuck you want to put it, and you hiding that, what you do it for then? If you still ashamed of it, you know? Alright, I'm getting up out of here before I say some shit. Spirit, last words. I'm getting out of here. But there ought to be a law against that. If you have a sex change, then there ought to be a law stating that you have to tell your partner what you was, especially if asked. Even if not asked, you should be given that information, giving that person the choice to decide if they want to proceed or not. You might be surprised how many people will proceed if you just told the truth. That's not something you drop on somebody after the fact. Change your perception. Beyond illusion, yeah. What else? Compassion. As you pray each day for a greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. So, you know, it's a matter of you accepting who you choose to become. Who are you choosing to be? And if you choose to change what God gave you, then you got to accept the consequences of those actions. Because there will be consequences. Everybody's not going to accept you that way. And they have that right. But you shouldn't be walking in fear if you have the guts to do it. I'm not finna be walking around here doing something and then too afraid to admit that, hey, I did that. No, I did that, damn it. You don't like it? Fuck it. That's between me and God. You know what I'm saying? Shh. Come on now. What else, Spirit? Soul. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. So divine feminine, divine masculine. Y'all souls are preparing to reconnect. Oh shit. Communication could still be off, but it's about to be reconnected. Compromise, forgive, and work it out. So your divine masculine wants to work things out with you. The universe is guiding you to the special person, allowing everything to take its natural course. Okay? I'm getting two messages because it came in a child's position. So the universe is working with divine masculine and divine feminine to reconnect. All right, and reestablish communication. But also the universe, this transgender that did what they did, and now don't want to be open about it. You're working against the universe in that way, okay? Emotions. Look deep within your emotions. Yes, some of these transgenders, whoever this transgender is that we're talking about, I'm not speaking on all. And only if you resonate with this reading. Uh, you only made this change because of your own emotional traumas. Wow. Heal abandonment issues. Time to forgive. Yep. So, whoever's transgender is having abandonment issues. Clearing karma. Kundalini activation. So, the divine masculine that got set up, this was a Kundalini activation. It was the karma. They paid karma for this. Their sexual addiction. Trust. And the one who was healing their trust issues. It says, when love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. So, divine feminine, Spirit is saying for you to keep trusting in this connection, because your divine masculine had trust issues and they've been working on his trust issues so that he could trust you. Okay, especially the one that got raped by a transgender. Not saying you're transgender, divine feminine. I'm saying that whoever, like I say, you're very feminine. This transgender was feminine as well, but was a masculine. All right, so it confused your masculine. All right, they start going from masculine. I can't never get this word out of my mouth. Women who are over masculinated. Okay, tomboys type of energy. You know, self-sacrificing. That's to this transgender. Okay. Possibly to the one that was raped by a transgender. Also self-sacrificing. The ultimate self-sacrificing is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in the cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Divine Feminine, this could be your energy. Okay? Or this is how people could be seeing you because you closed off. You're off to yourself. You could be in the hermit mode. I did see the hermit. But also I feel like that's that transgender. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. Reminisce on the love we had. Yeah. Your divine masculine or you is reminiscing on the love that you had. That's why I say don't give up, because it's coming back around whether you can see it or not. It's just taking some time because there's some things, for some of y'all, like I said, it's just an outright lie. Yeah, for some of y'all, this masculine has been trying to break up with this karmic mistake. Yeah. They made a mistake breaking up with you. Okay? Or making it look like they broke. For some of y'all, this masculine didn't even leave you on purpose. Okay? Let's say he didn't leave because that's what he wanted. He left because he was forced, and for some of y'all, it could be due to the blackmail, okay? Some of y'all, divine masculine was forced to leave y'all behind, to break up with you, okay? To move in with this karmic and realize that was the biggest mistake, listening to the bullshit. The bullshit of, I'm going to tell your divine feminine that you're doing blase blase. When the truth is, they wasn't going to tell them shit. And now they feel like that was the biggest mistake they could have ever made, falling for the okie dokes of these karmics. Okay? So, there you have it. Karmics acting a fool. Blackmailing your divine masculine. Some of y'all divine masculines did some shit and is ashamed of it. And a karmic found out about it and they trying to blackmail them for money. And then for some of y'all, your divine masculine is ashamed because they was actually taken advantage of by, someone of that community at a younger age. All right, so I felt 3 different energies, so y'all take it how it resonate. I hope this was helpful. If you like what I'm creating, the content I'm putting out, y'all hit that like button. I'm going to be doing blackouts for a minute. Not because I don't want to be seen, but because spiritually I feel the need to just let my voice be heard, okay? Because all too often people see the face and then they want to stop, look, and listen. No, hear me first, then you can see me. All right, peace. I guess if I sign up. Deuces, babies. I'll see y'all later.